So, hey everyone, today I'm going to walk you through a cool project. Rate my professor's support assistant built using React, Next.js, Pinecone, and OpenAI. We are going to break down the code and see how it all comes together. Let's jump in right in.
So we start with our React frontend. The main component here is home, which manages the interface. We are using Material UI for the layout and styling with box, stack button and text field components. So now we will particularly see the use state declarations in our page.js thing. We have got two states: messages to store our chart history and message for the current user input. When the user types a message and hits send, the send message function gets triggered. Now we will see the send message function. So here's how send message works. First we reset the input field and update the messages state to include the user's new message and a placeholder for the assistant's response. Then we make an asynchronous fetch request to our API endpoint. Now we will highlight the fetch and stream processing. The request sends the entire conversation history to the server. The response is streamed back in chunks, which we process in real time. This allows the assistant's response to appear word by word, just like in a live chat. We can also see how the rendering happens. Messages are displayed. Now we will run this project. You can so now we will see about our Next.js backend API. Moving to the backend, this is where the magic happens. We have got a serverless function at API chart that handles incoming requests from our front end. We are using Pinecone for vector search and OpenAI's GPT 3.5 Turbo for generating the assistant's responses. We will now see about the API key initialization. First we initialize Pinecone and OpenAI using our API keys. Pinecone is responsible for searching our database of professors and OpenAI generates the conversational responses. Now we will see how the post function and embedding creation works. So when a request comes in, we start by embedding the user's message into a vector using OpenAI's embedding API. This vector helps us search for relevant professors in our Pinecone index. Now we will see how the index.query and the results processing works. We query Pinecone with the embedding to get the top matching professors. These results are then formatted and appended to the user's message. This combined content is sent to OpenAI's chart completion API to generate a final response. Now we will see how the OpenAI chart completion and stream processing is done. The response from the OpenAI is streamed back to the client in real time using a readable stream. This allows us to update the chart with each new piece of text as it comes in, creating a smooth and interactive experience. Now we will host the app in action on the browser. So wait a minute, I will take you to the browser where the project is getting hosted. So now let's see it in action. Here I am typing a question about a professor and you can see the assistant's response loading in real time. So let's type a question. So So the response includes relevant details about the top professors that match my query, all pulled from the Rate My Professors database. So now let's test this with a few different queries and responses. Whether I am asking for a specific expertise or comparing professors, the assistant provides concise, informative responses. This project is a great example of combining AI with traditional web development tools to create a dynamic and useful application. So, and that's it for today's walkthrough. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.